Shooting guards are like missionary position. It's the most slept on position in the game. You need a shooting guard in your life to make your life easier. You need a shooting guard that can finish through contact, score all three levels, play make for himself and others while playing elite defense on the perimeter and being fast off ball to make rotations and to get open. It's the ultimate sidekick to the point guard. In this video, I got 5 fire shooting guard builds to share with you guys. 1 at 6'6" and 4 at 6'8", and they were all made by my community. You want to join the community? Leave a comment or DM me on TikTok, and I will send you the link to join the community, and you can see the builds in advance and help make builds and get advice on any of your builds you guys want made. Now, let's get into the video. First up, we have a 6'8" shooting guard made by Depo Braver. This is a very fire build, and you do not have that many cat breakers. So it's the old school 6'8" cat breaker glitch where you just do the playmaking, right? You lower the ball handle and speed with ball, and then you use cat breakers to get this up, and your ball handle goes all the way up to an 86 for silver ankle assassin and all the good dribble move animations. You also need to spend 1 cat breaker here to get the silver lightning launch in the Zach LaVine dribble style, but another one will get you up to 80 speed with ball, which is good to have. You also get the blur takeover, but just moving a little bit faster with the ball in your hands will be noticeable. But other than that, you're good to go. 93 drive dunks, good for both pro contact dunks and gold posterizer. That's why you got the 80 vertical down there. 93 ball is good for the deep bomb takeover and gold set shot specialist. You want to +2 your set shot to get that on legend. And then defensive rebound, you even get a little bit of that with the 60 for the bronze box out beast and bronze rebound chaser. It doesn't matter what you specialize in on this build, because even you specialize in shooting, you don't want to spend your cat breakers on your mid range to go up to 84. I recommend you spend on your speed and agility to max both of those out. You guys did not know you can spend your build spec cat breakers on your physical category. You're not limited to just that specific category. You also got the physical options as well. And then defensively, gold interceptor, don't have to do anything there. 92 perimeter gives you all the gold defensive badges on the perimeter. So very fire build here in my opinion. One thing I will say, the block is a little bit low, but this build is for people that got lower cat breakers. You can't have everything in your life, right? But you got more than 5 cat breakers. You're in the double digit range. Look at this Nets build right here. Next up, we have Flash's build right here. And this is the new school way on how you should make 6'8" builds. So you shouldn't glitch out the playmaking category. That's not the best bang for your buck. What's the best bang for your buck is using the Vecna formula, which I call after my Vecna build, power forward build, where you pretty much load up on the offensive side of the ball, and then you glitch out all the defensive cat breakers, including defensive rebounding. So for example, this goes from an 86 to a 92 with 4 cat breakers. That gives you all the gold defensive badges. This still goes from a 65 up to an 85 for gold interceptor. And then the block goes from a 52 to a 79 with 4 cat breakers here for bronze paint patroller and silver high flying denier. Now we go to the offensive side of the ball where we loaded up on. You get 88 driver dunk, 1 cat breaker right here will give you the pro contact dunk off of 1 foot animations. But you can also go up to 93 driver dunk. You want the gold posterizer. That's why I got the 80 vertical good to go right there in case you want that in the future. But 93 ball is good for the deep bomb takeover, best takeover in the game. 90 mid range is good for gold set shot specialist. But at 91, you get shifty shooter on gold. At 92, you get gold deadeye. At 93, you get Hall of Fame set shot specialist. You don't get anything at 94, but at 95, you also get Hall of Fame deadeye. So you get Hall of Fame badges. You want to spend 5 cat breakers here, and that allow you to +2 your shifty shooter, +1 your set shot. I love that combination personally, because that means whoever shot you shoot, you're getting that on legend, whether it's off balance or it's a stop and pop, catch and shoot, whatever. Now, you got to be able to create your own shot, of course. 85 ball handle, all the good animations. 80 speed with ball for the blur takeover, and just to be faster with the ball in general. But 1 cat breaker right here will give you the silver ankle assassin. One of the most underrated badges in the game. Actually, no, it's not underrated. Everybody knows it's broken. But Mike Wang ain't going to do anything about it. But 85 pass accuracy, I think, is a tremendous spot to hit for bronze bailout. Gold versatile visionary in the K Cunningham passed out, and gold dimer as well. So very good things here. You even get the silver box out beast because the O board is high enough for that, and then maxed out speed and maxed out agility. If you guys specialized in, let's say, playmaking, for example, I wouldn't recommend you guys do that on this build. I would just recommend you lower your speed or agility by 1, and then you just spin your cat breakers here. That makes sense. But ideally, you're specialized in shooting or defense on these shooting guard builds here. But overall, very fire build by Flash. But I got a 6'6" one to show you guys next. Next up, we have the 6'6" ISO sniper made by E Kitten. Now, why make a build 6'6" and not 6'8", or why make a build 6'8" and not 6'6"? Well, each height has different things, pros and cons, and advantages and disadvantages. We're going to go over this build, right? So, This build gets 92 perimeter and 94 steal. 6'8" can get that as well, but that's really good to have. It has the Vecna formula cap breakers for the most part, so you guys see the defense and the defensive rebounding. Now, 6'6" get more speed and agility, whereas 6'8" are capped out at 89 speed and 89 agility. This goes up to 94 speed and also goes up to 93 agility. So you're able to be faster on the 6'6". You also get the deep bomb takeover in the 96 mid-range, like the 6'8" get, or 95 mid-range, depending on how you make it. And you also get the 96 drive and dunk as well. So you get some advantages here. Now, you're going for the 96 drive and dunk. You kind of want to adjust this a little bit and probably get 85 vertical so you can get the Hall of Fame posterizer, or you have to spend some cap breakers on your vertical. It's your guys' call, but this is his build. The main thing whenever it comes to making the build, though, is 6'6" or 6'8". In my opinion, is this right here, the speed with ball. So, of course, you get the same dribble moves, 85 ball handle. You want to spend a cap breaker here for the 86 for the silver ankle assassin. But this 86 speed with ball is a night and day difference on the 6'6" and the 6'8". Because you get a gold lightning launch. And then when you plus your lightning launch by 2 to get it on legend, you will be zooming around the court, and you can pretty much play point guard on the build. Now, I wouldn't recommend playing point guard on this build with 60 pass accuracy, but that's okay, because I got a 6'8" build to show you guys that gets 99 pass accuracy next. Next up, we have Pure's build, and this build is absolutely insane. Just look at the name, an inside-out playmaking cleaner. Now, the pass accuracy I already talked about, 99 pass act capabilities. It gives you all the legend badges, including break starter, which pairs very nicely with the 80 defensive rebounding. That gives you silver box out beast and silver rebound chaser. On a 6'8", box out beast is a tier 2 badge. You want to +2 that to Hall of Fame. You want to +1 your rebound chaser. So every time you get a rebound, you can throw the full court break, and you will be averaging a triple-double on this build guaranteed. Now, 3-ball, you still get the 93 ball for the gold set shot specialist. You want to +2 that to get that on legend, and you get the deep bomb takeover. And drive and dunk is already good to go with the pro contact dunk animations off of 2 feet and off of 1 foot. But you want to spend 4 cap breakers here to get up to 93 for that gold posterizer. You're more than welcome, because we don't just have 80 vertical. We have 88 vertical for the legend pogo stick, and we still get maxed out speed and maxed out agility on this build. Now we look at the perimeter defense. In the steal and the block, what do? The Vecna formula. We glitch out the defensive category. So the perimeter defense goes from an 84 up to a 92 for all the gold defensive badges on the perimeter. Now, if you don't have that many cap breakers, you can leave this at 85. Well, I recommend you tweak the builder, right? Adjust it and make sure you go up to 85 to get that silver on-ball menace, and you probably get the cap breakers later on in the year. But it takes the same amount of cap breakers to go from an 85 to a 92 as it does at 84. So this saves you attributes here. If you want to save a cap breaker, go to 86 perimeter defense. It will only take you 4 to go up to 92. Right? I hope I explained that properly. You got any questions, let me know down below in the comment section. But your steal goes from a 65 to an 85, and your block goes from a 49 to a 78 with 4 cap breakers. So very fire build by Pure, a walking triple-double machine. Now, I got one last build to share with you guys. Last but not least, we got the build made by Serb. It's a 2-way diamond sharpshooter. That's another fire name, and it's another fire build. But I saved this one for last for one particular reason. So, you guys don't know who I am. I'm the guy that found 2 incredible cap breaker methods. The first one, you don't have to load in and load out. Just check your cap breakers, see if they're glitched out or not. And then the second one, I taught you guys how to dictate where your cap breakers go. 2 incredible videos. My most proud videos, well, the videos I'm most proud of making. Now, this build right here does something we will explain in Cap Breakers Part 3 called fine tuning. A lot of people want to get the 85 ball handle, right? So you don't have to spend any cap breakers here. You actually got a lot of cap breakers. You shouldn't go 85 ball handle. What you should do is do what Serb did, go down to 82 or maybe even 81, wherever the case may be, and then spend cap breakers to get your ball handle up. The reason why, it is expensive to get this up to an 85 in the builder, right? Going from an 82 to an 85. Because when you start upgrading it, it will upgrade your post control from a 47 to a 50 and your drive and layup from a 67 to a 70. So those categories plus the ball handle makes it super expensive, where it's actually the best value to just spend cap breakers here to get up from like an 81 to an 86 or an 82 to an 86, wherever the case may be. That allows him to go up here to the perimeter defense and get this up to a 90. And he can get this all the way up to a 95 if he wants to. But personally, I would just recommend 92 to get all the gold badges. Because think of it like this. You get no badges at 93. You get no badges at 94. And all you get at 95 is Challenger. And there's so many Zenners on this game, they're still going to shoot right in your face. But is it worth spending 3 extra cat breakers to get a +1 on a challenger badge that may or may not be even that good? I mean, it's your decision to make. But the still already good to go at 85. So he did do the vector route with the cat breakers. He did drive a duck and block, which is another amazing combination to do at the 6'8" height. Just as good as the vector cat breakers in my opinion. But you go from 74 drive a duck all the way up to a 90 for the gold posterizer. You already got the vertical good to go there. So you don't need any cat breakers on your vertical. And then your block goes from a 45 up to a 78, I believe, if my math is correct, with 5 cat breakers here. So that's another fire combination. You also get defensive rebounding on 60, right? Because that's tied to your perimeter defense. But this gives you bronze rebound chaser and bronze box out beat. So that's perfect. And then your speed and agility pretty much maxed out. Just missing one there. I already explained the 90 to 95 mid-range cat breaker stuff, so I'm not going to go over that again. But overall, this is a very fire build. Let me know what your favorite build was down below in the comment section. I think my community did another tremendous job. I don't know what the next community challenge will be, but I know they will ace it every single time like they always do. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and God bless.